Good morning, Class 4. Today I shall continue the same chapter, DASU. Please take out page number 54. Yes, class, chapter DASU, page number 54. This is Lala. Okay. Yesterday we read about Hatukotu, who lived in Tibet. One day, Hatukotu found a fluffy-haired black puppy. His mother had died of lack of food and cold. Hatukotu brought that puppy to his home. His family lived in camps, or you can say tents also, right? Hatukotu didn't tell about the puppy to his parents. He hid the puppy because he knew that they would not allow him to keep such a weak and starving animal. He took care of it, and when Dasu became healthy and strong, he showed it to his mother. She was not happy to see another dog because they have already many dogs to take care of their flocks. Hatukotu's father ordered him to train Dasu as a sheepdog, otherwise he would not allow to keep it. Dasu was a fearless dog. He was bold and courageous. Students, there was a sheep in the flock. Its name was Lala. Lala was a big sheep who had a huge pair of curving horns, right? But Dasu was not afraid to face Lala. Yes, class, let's start the explanation of page number 54. Please be attentive. When the cold weather came, Hatukotu's father gathered his flocks together and loaded them with little skin bags of borax, which is a kind of salt found in Tibet. They were to carry these bags down to India, where the Tibetans would exchange both the flocks and the borax for food and clothes. Yes, class 4. In winters, Hatukotu's father loaded his flocks with little bags of borax. Yes, students, flock refers to a group of animals, right? And borax is a white mineral in powder form found in Tibet. It is a kind of salt. Okay, they had to carry these bags to India. Tibetan needed food and clothes, so they would exchange both the flocks and borax for food and clothes, right? Look at the book, please. The family's little tents, blackened with smoke, were rolled up and stepped on the backs of a small herd of donkeys. Hatukotu's father and mother put on all their clothes, for that was the easiest way of carrying them. Then, with their bundles on their backs, they began to drive the sheep down the steep mountain track. What gruntings and cries and shrill whistles and excited barking of sheepdogs could be heard as the party set out upon its long journey to the plains of India. Yes, students, Hatukotu's family had some donkeys, so they rolled up their tents and tied them on the back of the donkeys. Hatukotu's parents put on all the clothes they have. It was the best way for them to carry their clothes without difficulty or effort. Are you smiling, students? Okay, right. They started their journey towards India. Students, why Tibetans were going India? Do you know? Yes, very good. You all know the answer. Because they would exchange both the flocks and the borax for food and clothes. They used to enjoy their journey. The sound of excited sheepdogs, shrill whistles and gruntings of animals could be heard. Students, shrill means very high sound and gruntings means very low sounds, okay? Next paragraph, please. Some of the narrow tracks which they had to follow went along the edge of great rocky. Next page, please. Page number 55. Look at this, borax. Yes, class. Cliffs sometime their path led them over a dashing stream which they had to cross on a bridge made of a single log of wood. Hattukotu and his family were used to such things. They marched across a swaying log just as if they were crossing a wide bridge, and they did not think very much about it. Yes, class, their journey was adventurous. Sometimes they had to pass through narrow, less wide paths along the edge of cliffs. Students, cliff means steep rock face, especially at the edge of the sea. Sometimes Tibetans had to cross streams on a bridge, and that bridge made of a single log. Yes, students, log is a part of the trunk or a large branch of a tree, right? They walked quickly from one side to another side on a swaying log as if they were crossing a wide bridge. Swaying means move slowly, side to side. They enjoyed their journey. They are used to such adventurous things, right? Next paragraph, please. One of the men who could play very sweetly on a flute used to help them along in their weary marches with quaint little tunes. Besides, the rams carried big deep toned bells which rang as the animals walked, so there was always plenty of music as the procession made its long journey southward. Yes, class 4. Tibetan continued their journey towards southward. Their destination was India. A man started to play flute. Do you know about flute? Yes, class, it is a wind musical instrument made from a tube with holes that are stopped by the fingers or key, right? So, he tried to make Tibetan happy during their weary marches with quaint tones. Weary marches means very tired marches. And quaint tones means old-fashioned, attractive tones of music, right? The man was playing flute as well as there were clear vibrating sound of bells which rang when animals walked. So there were a lot of music. Dear students, this is the end of chapter DASU part 1. You have to read the chapter and also listen the explanation at least twice. Thank you.